Hello everyone, hello doctor. My name is Wang Chen and my matching number is 204821. Our group will talk about the various forms of alternative agriculture production. And my group member is Wang Tingji and Zhu Han. So there are many forms of alternative agriculture, but also its unique mode of production. There are organic agriculture, ecological agriculture, sustainable agriculture. So our presentation will be based on four special forms of non-conventional and alternative agriculture production. The first is my turn. I want to talk about the facility agriculture. As you can see, this is the facility planting example. As you can see this picture, it is a greenhouse. And in China, we usually call it 大棚. 大棚is very common in China, especially in winter. If you want to grow a lot of vegetables, but these vegetables are not suited for this season, you can use a greenhouse to control the temperature and soil. Next, the greenhouse culture. The greenhouse are also called the farmhouse, a facility for penetrating light, insulting or warming, and growing plants. In the season that is not suited for plant growth, it can provide the growth period of greenhouse and increase the yield, which is mainly used for the cultivation or seeding, grazing of vegetables, flowers, trees, and other plants in low temperature season. The kind of greenhouse is much. The material that depends on different root supports, the lighting, appearance, and the heating condition can divide into a lot of kinds again. But broadly speaking, a greenhouse is a greenhouse. Its purpose is also to maintain a certain temperature. Next is the facility breeding example. There are two main types of aquaculture and animal husbandry. Aquaculture, according to the technical classification of sonic breeding and cage breeding technology. In aquaculture, silviculture and cage culture technology has been widely used. Cage culture has the advantages of saving land, making full use of water resources, simple equipment, convenient management, high efficiency, and flexible mobility. Anhui aquaculture more use of cage and aquator. Guangxi farmers mainly adopt the way of cage breeding. Tianjin promotes the technology of underwater membranes culture for local development, which solves the problem of pond dredging and reduce water loss. Shanghai has put forward the idea of practical aquatic greenhouses and adopted simple and low-cost measures such as heating preservation, oxygen, and water purification to solve the problem of overwintering some valuable fish. And Anhui, Tianjin, Guangxi, Shanghai, these places are in China. Next is modern facility culture. The modern facility agriculture is a kind of agriculture with certain facilities that can improve or create environmental, logical factors on a logical scale, provide good environmental conditions for plant growth, and produce efficiently. It is a high-touch industry and one of the most dynamic industries in the world today. First, it mainly includes three categories of facility fruit trees: facility vegetables and facility flowers. Next, the representative of facility agriculture is the intelligent greenhouse, and the modern greenhouse is an important facility to achieve high quality and efficient production of crops. The completed modern greenhouse is composed of greenhouse frame structure, greenhouse materials, ventilation system, irrigation and fertilization system, and so on. There are three purposes for greenhouse ventilation. The first one, to remove the residual heat in the greenhouse. The second, to exclude the moisture in the greenhouse. The third, to adjust the air composition in the greenhouse. There are two kinds of greenhouse ventilation: natural ventilation and forced ventilation. A heating system is an important measure to realize the anti-season production of vegetables. It is combined with the ventilation system to form good microclimate ecological conditions. And next, the main heating methods of the greenhouse: pipeline heating, electric heating, irrigation and fertilization system. A modern greenhouse used rainwater recovery facilities to collect all rainwater falling on the house surface. Fertilization equipment. The main purpose of fertilization is to supplement nutrients in the soil to achieve high and stable yields, then has the characteristics of the high input and high output. So this is the part of my presentation. Thank you, Doctor. I'm finished.
My name is Zhu Han. My metric number is 205146, and I'll introduce the eco-agriculture. So the third form of alternative agriculture production is eco-agriculture. One classical type of eco-agriculture is mulberry fish pond, which is a mode of production and management model that combines mulberry and pond fish farming. This mode has been in China for over 2,500 years. Most of them are in the southeast of China. The mulberry fish pond has several advantages. First, it has high economic benefit. Second, it is environmentally friendly. And third is the interbreeding of animals and plants. So firstly, it has high economic benefit, which use maximum output to get minimum inputs. Even when in 1910, the Chinese who work in the mulberry fish pond industry can feed 3 to 4 people on income only from silkworm making, so not to mention how much revenue the entire industry makes. And second, mulberry fish pond is totally beneficial to the environment because it perfectly incorporates the topographical features of each place and it runs without chemical substance. It decreases floods at those low-lying areas, protecting the life and production of the people. Meanwhile, the excess nutrients and wastes in the system are recycled repeatedly without polluting the ecological environment outside the system, which plays an important role in protecting the surrounding ecological environment and promoting the sustainable development of the economy. And the third one is the mulberry fish pond is a kind of mixes plants and animals. Plant mulberry trees on or near the pond, using mulberry leaves to raise silkworms, using silkworm sand and silkworm pupa as fish bait, using pond mud as mulberry tree fertilizer. The production chain use each other to promote both to and achieve the effect of both fish and silkworm at the same time.
Okay, hello doctor, hello guys. My name is Wang Tingji. My metric number is 205113. Now I will introduce my part. My part name is Intensive Sustainable Agriculture. Intensive sustainable agriculture refers to the process of realizing socialist market economy and agriculture modernization, adjusting the structures, optimizing the composition of industries and products, increasing inputs, and improving the comprehensive and productivity of agriculture, relying on the science and technology to the increase and output rates of resources, to preventing the pollution and maintaining the balance of the agricultural ecology, increasing and moving towards common prospectively, and gradually building to the resource-saving and intensive operation modern agriculture of commercialization and production. Wood agriculture has gone through three stages: primitive agriculture, traditional agriculture, and modern agriculture, and has modernized it to development of knowledge agriculture. Now China's agriculture is in the transition period between traditional agriculture and modern agriculture. That is, the transformation period of agriculture growth mode. The important way to realize this transformation is to develop intensive agriculture and agriculture industrialization. Relative to extensive agriculture, intensive agriculture has also been said to be farm agriculture. But not the traditional sense of intensive farming. The most fundamental difference lies in the progress of science and technology, lies mainly in the agricultural science and technology content and the improvement of the added values of science and technology. Is the increase of include inputs is the technology-intensive agriculture, knowledge-based agriculture, and sustainable development agriculture. The pursuit of land output rate, labor productivity, and capital yield is agriculture product quality, market value, and economic benefits. Agriculture production sales are much smaller than two major risks of nature and markets. So, in recent years, an important reason for the slow growth of farmers' income is that extensive agriculture brings about increasing production costs and should be take the road of intensive agriculture development, which depends on science and technology to save efficiency in the future. That's end of my part and our group presentation. Thanks for watching.